Hello, my name is Faith and today I'm going to teach you about user management in Zoho CRM. So a user is any person who has access to your Zoho CRM account or any person who interacts with your Zoho CRM. So the number of users in your organization depends on the number of licenses that your organization has purchased, or rather depends with which plan of Zoho CRM that your organization is using. So to access users, you have to go to the setup here, or rather the settings of Zoho CRM, and go to users and control. So under users and control, you have users. So as you can see, Zoho CRM gives you a list of all the active users or all the users in your account. So in my account, I have these two users who are the active users. So I have the admin of the system, who by default is the CEO, and then I have the other user who is the manager. So we have active users. So these are the people who actively interact with your Zoho CRM account, or rather can make changes or do stuff in your Zoho CRM. We have inactive users, who are active initially, but then they have been deactivated. We have unconfirmed users. These are users that have been sent requests to be part of your CRM account, or rather your organization, but then they haven't confirmed. So the confirmation is usually sent via email, and you can resend once and even twice and as many times as you want. I mean, you can invite them to join your CRM. We have deleted users. So these were initially users of your CRM account, but then they have been deleted. So you cannot reactivate a deleted user, but you can add them as a new user. We then have developers. So yeah. So there are a couple of things you can do with the user information in Zoho CRM. First, you can edit the user information. So the first 5 fields are read-only fields, so you cannot edit the first name, the last name, the email, and also the role. So these are automatically added by Zoho CRM. But you can edit, or rather add other information under these fields down here: the mobile, the phone, the website, fax, date of birth, or something like that. So yeah. Once you add any information here, you just save, and that information will be reflected in the user information. Let's say you've added the date of birth for this user. So let's say today, April 29th of April 2023. So if I save that information, it will be reflected here. So yeah, the next thing you can edit is the local information of this user, which involves the language, the country, the date format, time zone, number format, and all this which is under here. So first, let's look at the local information. This is how you can edit it. Just click that edit tab, and then it will bring you to these fields. So you can edit the date format by clicking the date format of your choice. So let me click that one. You can edit also the country. Let's have it as Kenya. You can also edit the time format and also the time zone. So the time zone remains East Africa time zone. You can also edit the number format in case you want it to have space, period, or rather the comma. So let's have it as space, and also the decimal and all that. So once you do those edits, you just save, and this information will be updated here. So these are the changes: the language, the country, the date format, time zone, and also the number format. So down here we also have the name format and preferences. You are at liberty to choose how you want your name format to appear, either the salutation first, the first name, the last name, and also all these formats. So in case you want to edit in these formats, you can just choose the format of your choice, and the format will be changed. You can also have the sort order preference of your choice. Let's say you want the last name to appear before the first name, so you just select that, and then that will also be reflected in that user information. You can also choose the theme of your field down here. Let's say I want that color. That is what I want. That is what I feel much better with. I can also choose that one, whatever theme you want to use for your Zoho CRM. So once you choose, that change will be done, as you can see. Okay, let's get back to here. We have groups. So as you can see, these are various groups that are in my Zoho CRM account, or rather those groups that I have created. We have the group name, the members created by this date and modified by this user. So I can create a new group. Let's give it a name, Redian. Redian software finance group 2. Yeah, so add a description. This is the main finance group for Redian software. So yeah, so I click next. So I can add users and their roles to this group. So which users I want to be part of this group. So in this case, I have both users of my system in this group. I can also add their roles. So I both add the roles of the both users and then save. So yeah, so this group has been created. Redian Software Finance Group 2 has been created, and the description is this is the main finance group for Redian Software. In case I want to edit either the group name of the description, I can click this tab there for editing. Have 2 as 2, and then have, for example, these initials as full names. And then save the changes. So see, the changes have been reflected here. I can also add members to this group in case I have some other users in my system who are not probably in any group. So you can see the users of this group, or rather the members of this group, are the 2 users in my system. You can also see their email addresses and their status. So in case I added an inactive member, the status would show here. In case I added a deleted user, the status still would show here. So yeah, the next thing I'm going to show is how to activate and deactivate users. So using these buttons here on the right hand side of your Zoho CRM user module, I can use them to deactivate or activate different users in my system. So we have my users listed here using their full name, the address, the role, and the profile. So in case I want to deactivate user number 2, I'll just click this button there. So that user has been deactivated. See, so while the user, to show the user is active, this button is usually green in color. So once I want to activate the user once again, I'll see the user is inactive. So once I want to activate that user once again, I'll just click that button and that user will be active once again. So you see the changes have been updated. So yeah, so that is all about today. I hope you've really learned about managing your users and also their roles in Zoho CRM. To get more information, kindly follow our CRM series. Yeah, thank you and see you next time.